unbeatable. We'll train until we meet our goal. The stakes are high, no we won't fold, because we are unbeatable. We are unbeatable. We'll train until we meet our goal. If stakes are high, no we won't fold, because we are unbeatable.
Welcome to the world of Pokemon, and thank you so much for joining us on today's special episode of Unbeatable as we come to you in between Arcs 3 and 4 of Unbeatable. And of course, if you have not listened to Arc 3 or you've not listened to Fennel Valley, there may be some spoilers in the ahead episode, so please go back and watch those and then come back when you've seen them. Anyway, as we begin today's episode, we find ourselves above Celadon City, the city of trees, the city of commerce, and the city of fashion. We find ourselves zooming in on a grassy road leading towards the outskirts of the city, where there is one massive building that has a bit of a unique structure to it. The building itself is cylindrical, almost resembling the vines of a plant that have been twisted into a single column moving upward. And these large, almost canopies come out of the side that are colored these pinks and whites and beautiful flower petals of canopies. Currently, there is a small line of trainers that is winding its way outside of the building, but we're going to focus in on one specific trainer who has been waiting there since his shopping spree at about 10 a.m. this morning for about 2 hours as one Gavin Newman stands in line. Hi, Gavin.
Ava, I know you want to go and back to our friends, but there's no way in hell that after 2 weeks they haven't beaten the Vermilion City Gym, and I'm not going back until we've got a badge as well. All right?
Star Raptor.
Okay.
She seems just as adamant as you are, but you've had to have this conversation about 4 times today as you've waited in this line, and it is that thing where you watch trainers go in, and you'll hear the sounds of battle, and then they'll come out, and more often than not, even trainers who leave clutching some sort of badge seem irate and upset for some reason, and you're not sure as to why yet.
I'm gonna get out my Pokemon device. I'm gonna pull Ava in for a selfie in front of the gym, and I'm gonna make a post saying that, you know, I'm going into the city gym. Tune into the live stream whenever this line's finished.
Okay. Okay, I will keep that marked down because we will have to keep track of your social medias. Which, by the way, your social media has been mostly abandoned for the last couple weeks as you've been, been dealing with everything going on here. Yeah. But you did get it back following the tournament at Seafoam, in
Much
which
diminished.
you. Yeah, I would say you've probably lost about 20% of your followers over the course of that break, just because people unfollow when there's not new content from a page.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
What the hell's 20% of 5,520?
Well, you can do the math on that one. That's not my job. Over the course of the next 20 or so minutes after you post that post, there are little notifications that you get of people like sending like, "Oh, I'm so excited. I can't believe you're going to do another gym. Man, I thought you were out for the season because we didn't hear from you. You know, oh, you did really good in the tournament. I'm excited to see what this is." And then you also start getting the comments like, "Man, fucking noobs out here bragging about their 3rd gym badges. Man," like just all of the negative like comments online. And then they start getting personal. They start making fun of like your hair or your little red scarf.
Cool. I do what everyone should do in this situation.
Uh-huh.
I pass the time by block reporting.
Okay, yeah. You do so, and during that time, you kill that time, and eventually you are led through the double doors of this massive grass-type Celadon gym and into this sort of like waiting area where you can see that one of the reasons why there is such a long line outside is that there is no real seating indoors. You see that there's a couple of like what looks like driftwood-esque benches that look incredibly uncomfortable, and you see there's actually 2 people currently sitting on them, and you can see they're doing that thing where they sort of like wince because there's like knots in the wood and not everything is smooth.
It's hostile architecture.
Yeah, it's hostile architecture in a way that seems like unintentional almost. It looks like more the architecture is made that way because it's the aesthetic. As you look around, all of the decorations of this gym. Can you roll me a let's go ahead and go an intelligence check.
Oh, I'm good at those. D20, let's go. 14, not bad for the first roll back.
14 for the, okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, 14 is pretty solid. As you look around, you note that pretty much every decoration in this gym is in some way like plant themed or something, but you realize it all looks like reclaimed plant matter of some kind. Like, it doesn't look like there's any treated lumber of any kind. You don't see any sort of like epoxies or resins. Even the glass is sort of like one of those like very hippy dippy sort of made by hand and not quite clear glass that's in the windows. Yeah, you notice that there's a lot of like reclaimed things in this gym. And as you start making your way up to the front desk, you also note one of the big things you don't see on the front desk is a computer. You see that there's a gym trainer.
Poor secretary.
There's a gym trainer keeping track of people's badges and challenges using hand-pressed bamboo paper.
Oh my god. That stuff is also like a nightmare to use with like a ballpoint.
100%. It's like there's no flat surface, so you're just constantly over all the different fibers. Eventually you manage to make your way to the front, and there is a very, very, very tired gym trainer sitting there going, are you here for your challenge?
Yeah, buddy, I'm here. Are you doing okay? Do you need me to? I can ask someone to go get you a coffee. I can.
Oh no, we don't believe in caffeine here.
No, I didn't think you'd be allowed coffee here. Okay.
We do have natural tree extract where we sort of soak the bark, and we get a bit of an upper from that, but that's about it.
Right. Okay. I can listen. I'm just gonna leave this on the table. You can take it on don't. I'm just gonna leave a little protein bar. One of the last one I've still got from Coryne.
You see that moment where the eyes kind of go wide and they start to reach for it, and then they pull back their hand and they go, "Oh no, Leader Katie can smell cellophane."
Ah shit. Okay.
It's fine. You said you had a challenge today. Thank you for being so nice. By the way, you said you were going to challenge today. What badge level are you challenging for?
This will be my 3rd badge.
Okay, and let's see here. Name, please.
Gavin Newman.
Okay, and then it goes for about 5 more minutes of manually filling in information that in a normal gym would just be auto-filled by your trainer ID.
He's gonna leave the card on the desk so he can use it if he needs to.
Okay, well, because you're challenging at a 3rd badge level, you see that the gym trainer looks a little conflicted. Can you go ahead and can you roll me a charm roll? Not persuasion, just straight up charm roll, but I will allow you to use your notoriety here.
Whoop. That's an explosion. Here we go.
Let's go,
baby. Okay, that's 15 plus my badges, which is 17.
17 is really good. And they go, okay, so I'm going to be honest. Most people don't have a very good time in our gym. If you want, if you were really nice, I'm just going to mark off your gym challenge because I don't think you want to spend 30 minutes looking for pine cones in the woods. It's how we heat this place.
That's unbelievable.
So if you don't want to do that, I'll just mark you off as having contributed.
I mean, if you don't mind.
Okay.
If it were a real challenge, sure, but that's just a chore.
I help me.
You should.
I don't want to be here anymore.
You don't have to. You're in at-will employment here. You can leave.
The problem is if I don't work here, I'm not getting a job anywhere else. Leader Katie is really active online.
Listen, I've got my sponsor is Professor Gary Oak. I can.
What?
Do you like? Maybe you can. It might be. I can't speak for anything like for certain, but I can put you in touch with him.
They made me get rid of my phone last week.
Oh no. Okay, if you go, what's your name?
Lilia.
Lilia. I've been using he/him pronouns this whole time. Is that correct?
I am gonna say I hadn't decided pronouns for Lilia, so sure, we can go he/him pronouns for Lilia. Cool. That's fine. Yeah.
All right, back in the room. Listen, Lilia, you got a trainer card, right?
Somewhere.
Yeah. Go.
They keep them locked up in the filing cabinet. I have to request it back.
You find your trainer card. Take it to the Pokemon Center. Use the video call screens. I'll text Professor Oak right now.
Okay, well, let me get through your challenge, and then we'll do this. Okay. You see that this overworked poor employee is like near tears this entire time, and the doors behind them sort of slam open.
Rep.
And you see a very frustrated, spiky blonde-haired person walk out. Motherfucker. You hear Spike Surge sort of growl as he steps out of that room.
Spike! How you doing, buddy?
Why are you here?
It's a gym. I'm here to challenge.
Oh. Fucking good luck. That... And you see Spike just walk straight by you and steps out of the gym.
Yeah, I'll catch up later, okay?
You don't have to. You hear distantly as the doors finish closing.
Oh. Okay. Not getting good vibes from this place, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. So you finish, Lilia and you finish getting you set up for your challenge. And you do eventually get to the point where you're called through for a challenge. And you watch another steady stream of trainers all seem very pissed off upon leaving this gym.
Do they look pissed off even if they're holding badges?
Yes, even if they're holding badges, they look upset.
Oh.
Okay, so as you take a moment, your name is finally called off of the bamboo sheet of paper, and you eventually get to those doors, and you kind of push them open. You see that there's actually quite a magnificent room. This room is open air, with like large canopies up in the ceiling, probably 40-50 feet above, that seem to would like keep out most of like the debris and birds and everything. But in the room itself, there is a central sort of soiled area that seems to be where the actual battle area is. And then sort of flanking it on all sides is this massive, gorgeous garden full of these like rare and exotic plants and flowers. And as you look closer, obviously grass-type Pokemon as well. In fact, I would wager that you do not recognize 80% of the Pokemon in this room.
That's a fair assumption.
Yeah, I would state that the majority of them are not native to Kanto, and a few of them are probably native to Sinnoh, and you'd probably recognize some of them. But I would say probably you don't recognize most of the Pokemon in this room.
Is there a Turtwig anywhere?
Actually, let me roll for Turtwig.
Is that like a Torterra that's like halfway in the ground? So
there's a Grottle that's just sort of chilling off to the side.
Nice.
Lounged on this sort of like driftwood, sort of cobbled together, reclined bench chair sort of amalgamation. It doesn't quite have a proper structure to it. There is this overly skinny, middle-aged femme person with like pixie cut shoulder length graying hair, big black frame glasses, and just the most egregious open-toed shoes you've ever seen. And she's lounged back on the thing and she goes, okay, are you the next one up?
Yes, I am. Gavin Newman, here to challenge.
She snaps like twice, and one of the gym trainers runs over with the piece of paper that was just filled out. And she said, Newman. I'm gonna roll a die for her real quick. Numa, yeah. That's actually pretty good. Okay. You see her very unimpressed, like very much like, like if the sound could be turned into an expression, that would be her face. It sort of like tilts up into a questionable smile, and she goes, "You're the one that outed that information broker."
That's fully in character laughing.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, that was me.
Good on you. I don't believe in information brokers. They are a scum on our society. You did a great job.
Thank you.
They are all, I mean, they're just contributing to the secret cabal of high-powered trainers who control our league standings, and I really think that you're doing a great job by outing them. You should keep doing that.
No. All right.
Anyway, well, you said third badge level?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see here. And you see, she sort of walks over, and you realize that you don't see a single Pokeball on any of these gym trainers or this gym leader.
What is this place for?
And she sort of looks around and takes the thing up. Hey, you're not wrong. And she sort of like vaguely gestures to a spot. She goes, "Oh, your trainer box is over there." And you see that like there are like 4 crystals that have been embedded in the ground that like are just sort of like make a vague rectangle where your trainer box should be.
Okie doke.
Okay. I want to point out to the audience real quick that this is not a parody of anyone's individual lifestyle. This is a parody of a specific person, and all offense intended to that one person.
Specific
and it's fine.
Tax bracket of person as well.
So you go and vaguely go to your trainer box. One of the other gym trainers goes up and explains, "All right, thank you so much for challenging the Celadon Gym. You're challenged today for your 3rd gym badge. So this is going to be a 3-on-3 match. You are not limited in your number of swaps. Items are allowed. I don't believe there's any additional. Trainer will release first, and that should be it. So, trainer, please release your Pokemon."
All right, and he selects the 3rd in the row, actually. That he's got, like when you laid out.
Absolutely.
And, yes. All right. I know we haven't really done too much, but you know, maybe we can turn it around here. Queenie, I choose you. Cool.
Okay, you throw your Pokeball. How does Queenie appear in the air?
Gavin throws the Pokeball, and it spirals in the air, and the bloom of light that comes out, Queenie strikes like a pose of like an X with her drills.
That's sick.
And then when she like comes out into a battle pose, you can see a slight like shimmer off them as a little bit of the silver powder that her drills are coated with now cascades to the ground.
That's sick. That's actually really cool. Okay. And actually, I'm not the only one who appreciates that, as immediately Leader Katie goes, "Oh, and you bring natural pollinators. You have great taste." Okay. And then Leader Katie kind of like looks around for a second.
I actually having her approval.
You've got her approval, actually. And she goes, "Hey, Dan, honey, it's your turn." And you hear like a from above you, and you look up and you see this like green monkey that you've never seen before, with like sticks in its like upper hair as it sort of drops down onto the ground and sort of takes its place in front of in front of the gym leader. For our audience, this is a Thwacky.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a semi-sage or something.
Nah. This
Thwacky.
This is why it's interesting that you, as a British person, did not play Sword and Shield. This is one of the grass type starters from Sword and Shield.
Took a bit of a break from Pokemon.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. Okay. Count us in. And the gym leaders. Okay. 3, 2, 1, begin. And at this moment, you and I are gonna roll turn order. Let's go for it.
19.
Okay, I have rolled a 9. We'll have that there to track for all those things. And as the battle begins, before we get into priority rounds or before anything else happens, there is an ability that goes off as Thwacky enters battle. Thwacky's Grassy Surge ability is going to go off. So right as the begin is yelled, immediately there is sort of this pulse of green energy that goes away from Thwacky. And in that moment, little tiny buds and sprouts and vines immediately begin to extend from the ground and cover the soil as a grassy terrain is going to enter what's going on right now. So,
of course it does.
Couple of things that are going to be going on with grassy terrain that you should probably know about. All Pokemon who are touching the ground at the end of every turn are going to regain 1 wound. Just like as healing. No matter their type. All Pokemon, including your Pokemon. But also, grass type moves while the grassy terrain is up deal an additional 2 wounds if they deal damage.
Oh, fucking hell.
Just letting you know that is the case. And I will let you know right now, the held item for this Thwacky is a terrain extender. So I got 8 turns of this terrain.
Oh, Jesus. We're not going to be doing this for 8 turns.
Well,
come on, let's go.
There you go. But as we begin the first round, we get to our priority phase. I do have a priority move to use. Do you have any priority moves for Queenie?
No, but as it is the first round of battle,
shit!
My ability as an ace trainer, Quick Command, goes off, and
okay.
I'm going to be going first anyway. So
okay, let's go. We're both functioning in the priority round. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, with you declaring priority, I will not declare priority then, and instead, what I will do is I will hold for a normal priority move. Well, you can go ahead and take your turn.
All right, Queenie, let's show them what we got. Point at toxic spikes. Fuck, take it again. Not poison. It is poison, but that's not the name of the move.
Yeah.
All right, Queenie, let's show them what we got. Toxic spikes. And Queenie is going to charge forwards, and the small little holes appear inside her drills that come out with tiny little purple spikes that then just in a big hail out towards Thwacky's area of the map.
Okay,
and,
yeah.
Embed themselves in the ground and probably hit Thwacky a little bit.
That is something that I'm now going to have to keep track of as we go. Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. So you release all the toxic spikes. They spray everywhere. They kind of bounce off of Thwacky and everything. Let's see here. Okay. Anything else you're doing with your turn?
It doesn't have to make a check to see if
once it moves or enters combat, it must make a check.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Then Queenie is going to touch down on the ground.
Okay, Queenie's gonna be there for the healing at the end of turn. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay, so at this moment, then Thwacky is going to sort of run forward, and at this point, now I need to make my HP roll. You're gonna make a special attack roll, please.
That is a 11.
Okay, meets it, beats it. That means I'm not going to be poisoned. As Thwacky is going to run up, you see it's going to like reach above its head and pull the 2 sort of like sticks out of its hair that was holding its hair up, and they begin to glow with darkened energy as it's going to run up and just try and whack Queenie with a knockoff. Let's see here. I need to roll physical attack roll, which is that. Okay. Queenie needs to roll me a physical defense roll, please.
9.
That is a 10 from me. So what that's going to do is as knockoff goes ahead and hits, what that means is you are going to take 2 wounds because it's a dark type move. So no bonuses or like stab or anything from me. However, that silver powder that is on Queenie's drills seems to go inert. Until the end of the battle, that held item no longer exists.
That's lame. It's brand new, that.
It is brand new, that. But guess what? I thought you were going to be starting with a sharp beak, and I prepared.
Well, you're going to regret it whenever it comes out.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. I'm doing what I can with what I've got.
I want to make this woman regret her whole existence.
Yeah, okay. And that is going to be the end of my turn. It means we're going to hit the first round of grassy terrain, which means you're going to regain a wound. We get end of turn, back up to priority. I have a priority move. Do you have a priority move?
I do not.
Okay. While grassy terrain is in effect, I can treat the move Grassy Glide as though it has priority. So I'm going to go ahead and I don't believe I need to move because I'm right up against you. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to roll another physical attack roll. You're going to roll another physical defense roll.
For 15.
15. Damn. So unfortunately at this point, as Thwacky goes, you can see at this point, like, Thwacky pushes off the ground a little, and the little vines underneath its feet almost seem to propel it around. As, again, Grassy Glide lets it just, like, fucking zoom while there's a grassy terrain around. Unfortunately, the empowered Grassy Glide is not gonna hit, and I'm gonna miss, and that's gonna be my turn. So it's gonna go to Queenie's turn now.
Did they move for that? Because
they did not. I did it for flavor, but not really. Yeah.
All right, then the same thing happens. Those little holes that appeared in Queenie's drills for toxic spikes didn't go away, and this time they just come out with tiny little bits of metal, and she just points them both barrels of her drills at Thwacky, like
oh no,
like Bastion from Overwatch.
Oh no!
Hits him with a pin missile.
Oh Jesus! Okay. Yeah. Fucking roll 1d4 to see how many times. Or no, how many times does pin missile hit?
1d4.
Yeah, 1d4. Is it +1? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go for it.
That's gonna be a 5 because I'm guessing this doesn't explode.
No, it doesn't explode. Yeah. No. Okay. So I'll roll you 5 defense rolls, and you roll me 5 attack rolls.
10, 7, 8, 18, and 9.
Okay. 3 of them hit. The first, fourth, and last one hits.
Beautiful. They all would have been doing 2 wounds if you hadn't just done what you just did. So it stabs. No, they do 2 wounds anyway because it stabs.
Yeah, it would have been dealing a major wound each. I would have been fucking.
Oh my
hurt.
god, yeah, that's bonkers. I forget why I like these extra attack moves so much. So they do 2 each. You say 3 of them hit or 4 of them hit?
3 of them hit.
3 of them hit. So they do 6 major. So they do 2 major wounds. And then I believe that they're also weak to bug types.
They are. They are.
How much damage does it do?
That is gonna be 9 total wounds. However,
I know they have 12.
No, actually, because this is not the boss move. However, I did allocate a small amount of friendship to each of them, so I will now use one of those to keep it up. Because Jesus Christ, I almost lost it in the second round.
Great job, Queenie.
Yeah, that's a great job, Queenie. Wonderful. Now we both heal by a fucking wound.
Queenie's back to full.
Oh my god. All right. Well, we love to see it. Okay. So we both heal by a wound. Let me mark off one use of grassy terrain as there's like that ambient green energy coming off of the vines that are going to heal us. Let's see here. Do I want to use Thwacky's priority move or do I want to give Queenie another attempt? This is the question. I think
Queenie's reloading.
I think what we do is we risk it for the biscuit. I think we risk it for the biscuit. Yeah, let's go. I'll let you go first. Let's go. We risk it for the biscuit.
Really? The pin missile didn't stop? They just chain?
They just...
Queenie's just mowing the lawn right now.
It's just the most American bee drill that's ever existed.
That's going to be 3 attacks on this one.
3 attacks? Okay, let me make some defense rolls. Okay, miss.
And that's a 10. So 11, okay. 11, and a 10.
So hit, miss, miss.
Okay, then that is another 2 damage.
Another 3.
That's another friendship. 3, yep. So that's another friendship.
That's another 2 friendship to keep up. Oh, you're really tearing through my resources fucking immediately.
Come on, Queenie. Keep the hurt coming.
Glad that I risked it for the biscuit, because as like Thwacky's just getting lit up. It's like the Justin Bieber in that one parody video from like 2014 or whatever. As that's happening, you see Thwacky's getting more injured and more injured, and you see at this point Thwacky's stick is just gonna glow like this off gray color, and it's gonna look at your Pokemon and just gonna go ba-dap, and I'm gonna roll one more physical attack to see if it hits. Let's see here. Okay, ooh, explosion. Okay.
Oh god.
Okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter whether or not I crit. Okay, good. I still wouldn't have crit, but it doesn't matter whether or not I crit because this move has very specific rules. As this normal type move goes to hit Queenie, you see there's a moment where it sort of like whacks off of like Queenie's like main abdomen area, and it doesn't look like it did all that much damage. And then suddenly, all of the injuries that exist on Thwacky suddenly mirror themselves on Queenie as Endeavor is used. So at this point, you go down to having 1 wound.
Okay. Joy.
And then we go to end of turn, where we both go up to 2. Cool. Because grassy terrain. I will mark off another grassy terrain. We have 5 turns left on grassy terrain. And then I will use my priority move.
You better hope this takes... Actually, this isn't going to take a 9 because I've got friendship. Yeah. And my swarm ability just activated.
That's true. So, roll defense for me, please.
9.
9. I am going to go ahead and hit. Let's go!
Hang in there, Queenie!
Whoa. comes in and whacks. Let's see here. So I haven't hit with Grassy Glide yet. Let me remember what the wounds on that is. That is going to be normally 3 wounds, but it is stab, twice. So 4, and you resisted twice. But it also, something that hasn't come up is I haven't hit with a grass type move yet. Your resistance doesn't matter because grassy terrain ups it by 2. So that's going to be 4 total wounds to Queenie.
Okay, so I need to spend 3
to keep up.
I think so.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I have 2 remaining.
2 drop to 1. Yeah, you would need to spend 3.
Okay. I'm doing it.
You're doing it? All right, let's fucking go.
I've only got 6 to spend. I'm not gonna. I'm probably done on friendship, but we're gonna finish this now.
Yep, 100%. It goes to Queenie's turn. Queenie takes that and then
Queenie,
immediately takes the wombo combo. What's Queenie doing?
Great job, Queenie. Now bring it home. And we're doing it with another goddamn pin missile. Keep the fucking suppressive fire down.
All right, I'm gonna say
4 attacks.
If you get more than 1 hit on this, I'm not even gonna make us calculate wounds. I'm out.
That's a 10 on the first one.
Okay, that's 1 hit. That's 2 hits. Okay, there you go. You don't have to worry about any of them. At this point, what does that look like as it lights up Thwacky?
Because Queenie's swarm ability just activated with that thing, so Queenie just tanked that hit from Grass Glide, and with the small amount of a bond that Queenie and Gavin have managed to make holds her through it. She immediately, like, you can hear the spinning of Queenie's drills go turbo mode as like the fucking motor overclocks. And,
that's fucking sick.
Like twice as much of a damage goes out on each one as each one of those pin missiles deals an additional 2 minor wounds.
Ugh. Gross, because swarm exists.
5 per?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they just take Thwacky like 2 in the chest and just knock him onto his ass with the 3rd one.
Yup. Let's go.
Out for the count.
Yeah, Thwacky goes, and at this point, as Thwacky, it doesn't like get returned to a Pokeball. As you see 2 like gym trainers walk up and just pick up Thwacky like it's like an ambulance, and then walk it away towards their natural medicine room. Yeah. Okay.
You didn't roll for any extra toxic spikes, I don't know.
I didn't move. I was in melee with you the whole time. You never made me move. However, I'm gonna need to roll for that in a second. When we get to my next Pokemon.
Am I able to withdraw Queenie now?
If you would like, you can announce that Queenie is out of the match if you want to declare her out of the match. But if you want to use a swap, it's gotta wait for next turn.
All right, I'll wait. Wait, hang on. Wait, that's why it will cost my next move to do it.
So remember, swapping is normally an action on your turn, like the action of your turn.
Yep.
If you want to declare her fainted at this point, I'll let you take her back for free if you want.
Nah, we're hanging in now. He's gonna heal for 1, right? Because it's the end of the round.
Yeah, you heal for 1 at the end of the round. And you see that Leader Katie kind of looks and goes, no, that was a great use of a pollinator. You're doing fantastic. You know what? Honestly, if you keep doing this great, I think you have a real shot about being here at this gym.
Yeah, we'll see. Carry on.
The uncomfortable feeling of somebody who you really don't like really likes you.
Stop it. Stop approving of me.
Okay, I have to make a decision on what I'm throwing out next. All right, Crynoid honey, it's your turn. She yells off to the side. At this point, you see one of the trees, whomst you thought was just a tree, begins to forward, and you realize, oh no, it doesn't have proper bark. It's got this like smooth green, almost porcelain-like skin, this massive sort of like gaping like mouth-esque top to it, these big yellow eyes and 4 bottom almost tendril-like feet, as you see a grass rock type known as Cradily stepping out, and it's wearing the cutest little helmet on top of its head.
How do you spell that so I can get the picture up?
Cradily.
Cradily. Okay.
Why would you say it like
that?
that?
I've seen this.
Yeah, I mean, considering one of your teammates is going to have one of these at some point in the future.
Yippee. Oh yeah, this is a Lily. This is what Lily turns into, right?
Yeah, 100%. I gotta roll speed for Cradily. There's no way I'm beating a 19. There's no fucking way. It's not happening.
Come on, Queenie.
Let's see here. Yeah, that is not very good. That is not very cash money. Not gonna lie.
I should have withdrawn Queenie.
No, I mean, it's not very cash money for me. It's fine for you.
I know, but rock.
Yeah, well, you know, I gave you the option. Let's see here.
We got this.
Okay. Now we go back into the fight. As we go back into this fight, we hit the priority move at the top. You don't have any priority moves. I don't have any priority moves, so I'm just gonna ignore priority for now. Queenie is gonna go, and then Cradyly's gonna go.
Alrighty. Does Toxic Spikes go off?
Oh shit, we do need to roll for that. Give me a second. I will roll my HP. You roll your special attack.
Yep.
All right.
16.
All right, that is going to be enough. I'm going to be poisoned.
Yeah.
Which basically just neutralizes my healing at the end of the turn.
Terrific.
Let me grab a reminder for myself, though, that I am poisoned. Okay. Add it.
Okay. So, Pin Missile is... Oh, no, I'm going to be sticking with it because the Swarm's still up, so there's no point me doing anything else.
Okay.
All right, Queenie. Let him have it.
It's just...
Both barrels.
This is just a fucking... A bee with 8 Tommy guns strapped to it is what this is.
I did Pin Missile 3 times in that round, right?
Yes.
This is my last use of Pin Missile.
This is your last Pin Missile. Okay. All right. Roll your attacking rolls. I'll roll my defending rolls. I will say, Cradyly's is way bigger than Thwacky's. Let's see here.
Everything Queenie has is a D8 apart from her speed.
D8s are so good, though.
And 2 explosions. That is a 19, 17 and a 19, and then a 10, a 7. Oh crap! My first 3. I think it was a 10.
If you can't remember them, you gotta re-roll them.
It's in the bloody. I mean, I might get higher.
This is why I use multiple dice, so I can have them laid out.
Yeah, I don't have multiple dice to my hand right now.
How do you not have multiple dice? What happened to all your dice? You own so many dice.
Away.
Oh, okay.
10 is the first one. 9 and another explosion. 8 plus 6, 14 plus 4 is 18. So that's 17, 18, and 19. A 10 and a 9.
Did you roll 5 again? 5 attacks?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. I didn't realize I was rolling 5 rolls.
I did say so.
I know, but my brain didn't catch it. Let's see here. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well. All right. In order, give them to me.
10.
Okay, miss.
9.
Miss.
17.
Hit.
18.
Hit.
19.
Miss.
Damn, okay.
Yeah.
So 2 of them hit.
Okay.
That is 1 wound is 1 thing. Plus stab is 2. Plus swarm is 4. And then I believe there's no resistance because it's a grass rock.
I believe Cradily actually is still weak to bug types. I will double check that, though.
I hope so. That would be lovely.
That would be lovely for you, wouldn't it? Let's see here. Type effectiveness. Is still weak to bug type. Yeah.
Oh, joy. So that's an additional 1?
Additional 1. Yeah. So each one does how much?
5.
Okay, and you hit with 2? 2? Okay. Heard.
Oh my god, Queenie!
And you're the one who wanted to get this off your team. You said, man, I want to get rid of this Pokemon. It's useless. I don't want it here.
We're going to be hanging out after this, Queenie. I'll take you to the spa.
Yeah. Heard. Okay. Do. With that, that's going to get there. Okay. So, I'm going to be honest. Oh, shit. I have a question. Pin Missile. It's single target, not contact, right?
No, it's multi-target, range 6 squares.
Okay. So fantastic for you. Very good for you. Okay. This isn't going to come into play yet then. Okay.
Like poison point or something?
No, it's got remember the item that I said is on its head? It's a little helmet. It's a rocky helmet. If you every time you hit this thing with contact. So if this was Fury Attack, you would have just fucked up Prince.
That was my other thing I was thinking of doing when I was weighing up, and then I remembered I had Swarm. Oh, yeah, that was close.
Yeah. Okay. So that's fantastic for you. Let's see here. That's gonna fucking tank some of the resources, but unfortunately, this is in fact the boss Pokemon, so I am not needing to use any friendship yet.
Oh boy.
So as Queenie lights this up, you can see hitting into the Cradily. It is taking a lot of damage, but it's not reacting like it is. Like it's just tanking every single hit from the little pin missiles that are firing into it, and it's just sort of stoic about it. As we go into its turn, it actually fully ignores Queenie at this moment and slams its face into the ground. And you see that the soil that it picks up with its face starts to like harden and almost crystallize in places, and it throws them into the air, and they all begin to float a few feet above the field in different places. You recognize this to be a stealth rock, so when you swap to your other Pokemon, you're going to be taking some damage. But that is going to be Cradyly's turn. We go to the end where we have the thing. I do not heal because I am poisoned, but you will heal by 1 from the grassy terrain.
Yep.
Okay, is now back up at the top. It is your turn.
All right, Queenie, get in there. Brick break.
Brick break. All right, fighting type move. Let's go. Okay, you roll your attack. I roll my defense. Oh, let's go.
Okay, 11.
That's gonna be 14. That is 14 for me. So at this moment, as Queenie goes to like hit with the thing, you can see that your Beedrill is winded. It has been releasing nonstop attacks, pin missiles, and it's been putting in work. But at this moment, the Cradily turns and just sort of, and you hear the sound of its metal-esque drill hitting Cradyly's rocky side, and it just sort of looks at each other. Cradily once again seems to ignore Queenie and looks up at the sky, and there's a little out of its mouth as you see a glowing ball raise into the sky as a sunny day will take over the field.
Okay.
And that is going to be first sunny day. Let's see here. Okay, and now we're going to get to the end. I will not heal, but you will heal by 1 from the grassy terrain. You're getting so much healing off the grassy terrain. Which
does mean that Swarm no longer happens, but that's fine because I only have 1 bug type ability.
That's true. Okay, it now goes to you.
Right. Keep up the pressure! Break!
Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's go one more time. 10. That is a 23.
Oh my god!
I exploded on a D10 and then rolled a 9.
Yikes.
Okay, so once again, you see Queenie is just boom, 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 trying to hit this over and over again. But as the healing happens, that like adrenaline rage that came from Swarm, you can see it leave her shoulders at this point as she's trying to hit, and it's not working. And at this point, you see Cradily finally turn and look at Queenie.
Oh no.
Oh no. Because in this moment, Cradyly's mouth opens up and you see the little wisps of sunlight get sucked into Cradyly's mouth. And the master move of all grass types slowly begins to activate in its mouth, but not slow enough because there is a sunny day fueling it. I need you to roll a special defense to avoid this solar beam.
Oh Jesus! Oh,
let's see here.
18.
18.
Come on,
18 will barely be enough to avoid this solar beam.
Can you take me higher?
Because in this moment, a laser beam of sunlight just sears through the ground, barely missing Queenie at this point, as it barely stops in front of your trainer box sort of thing, as you see a shimmering psychic shield from one of the grass psychics off to the side, stopping it from hitting you, as it tears across the ground. And you see as Cradily finishes its solar beam, it's not done. In terms of using them, it still has some pee-pee on that.
Yep.
Yeah.
His pee-pee's not down yet.
Not down yet. So as long as Sunny Day's up, it doesn't need to charge to do solar beam.
Yay.
That's not good for you. That's bad for you.
What type is solar beam?
Solar beam's a grass type.
Okay.
Okay, and it's still currently empowered by Terrain, which by the way, Terrain is going to heal you another 1.
Yeah. So I've got 5. Queenie's 5 wounds away from fainted, and she resists. So the bonus from the grassy terrain won't do anything.
Yeah. So 5 will. So if it gets hit, it will still knock you out unless you heal another turn, because it's going to be 5 because it's base 4 plus 1 from stab.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good thing you haven't been hitting with your brick breaks, because Rocky Helmet would be dealing damage to you as well.
Yeah, but I've got brick break and fury attack, so that's
valid. Valid, fair. Okay, well, it goes to your turn.
Break!
Brick break. Okay. Fuck
Just
yeah,
like,
let's go.
She's like, Queenie's assumed the stance of like a boxer.
So
she's floating like a butterfly and stinging like a bee.
Like a bee. Let's go. Okay, roll to hit, dude.
Well, ah!
I didn't explode for once. I didn't explode on my defense roll. What'd you get?
18 plus 4 is 22.
22 just barely doesn't crit, but it does hit. That's gonna be 13. Let's go, brick break. So, what's it look like? You finally hit.
So yeah, she's been swinging and like working the body this whole time, and it just hasn't been doing anything. And I think very appropriately, given the item that's about to go off, she goes in with an uppercut and clocks him in the chin.
Yeah, gets on the chin. What's the total damage on that?
3,
and then I'm also weak too, so 4. Okay, so I will remove 1 of my friendship. Let's see here.
God, Queenie's doing the goddamn work.
Queenie is doing. I told you a bug type was gonna destroy in this gym. I told you, man. Okay. As that happens, you are gonna take a wound from Rocky Helmet, as the Rocky Helmet is gonna deal a wound from being contact. Right. And then it is gonna go to Cradyly's turn as you see another power up on the solar beam. I think roll spec defense.
Queenie's number might be up.
Yeah. Roll spec defense.
Yeah, that's a 7. Queenie's
you're fucking. I will allow you, flavor-wise, to return Queenie before she gets fucking obliterated. If you would like.
I think what happens is Cradily like has a bit of like stumbles back from the uppercut they just took. And like with that distance they've made, just starts charging up. I see that it's about to hit Queenie dead center, and I'm just like, return.
Yeah. The at that point, what's it called? The referee sort of like calls out that Queenie is no longer able to battle.
Yep. I'm with you there.
And you're now that is going to be another grassy terrain that's gone. Let's see here. At this point, you can see that leader Katie is looking at you expectantly, like, okay, what other pollinators do you have?
Technically, Ava is a pollinator.
In that she slaughters bugs and leaves their pollen on the floor?
Well, no. So, not a pollinator. So birds eat seeds and then crack
the seeds.
Them out.
They do that. That is true.
But that's Stealth Rock.
That's true.
You'll meet her in a minute. And for now, Prince, I choose you.
Okay, hell yeah. How does Prince fare with rock type moves? Does he resist them?
Resist.
Okay, so that means you are only going to take 1 wound from the stealth rock instead of 2.
Okay, cool.
As Prince enters the field, immediately like 8 rocks all like hover and rotate in the air and into his side.
Mean.
Yeah. Okay. As that happens, can you go ahead and roll speed for him, please?
25.
25. Okay. Damn. It's pretty good.
We move. We quick.
I mean, your ability literally adds a d20 to the front. Does. If you weren't constantly moving, I would be kind of upset.
It does.
Let's see here.
Move in this team.
Okay, so Prince is up first. I still don't have any priority moves, so Prince is gonna do your thing. It's your turn.
All right, Prince. Show him what you're made of. And Prince is gonna do assume the rhino stance we've come to know and love. And,
absolutely.
Absolutely. With a brand new, you see a tiny little. It looks a little similar to Ava's metal beak. But it's a tiny little purple barb that's just right on his horn. And he just charges forward straight at the Cradily.
Cradily, okay, yeah. Roll physical attack. I'll roll physical defense.
D20, motherfuckers.
Let's go. Upgrades, people, upgrades.
Upgrades. 23.
23 is. I'm so mad because I rolled so well, but it is gonna hit, and that's unfortunate.
Let's go! The user steps forward with a limb infused with poison. This may poison the target. He's already poisoned.
Yep.
And this is going to be 2 wounds, plus stab, plus poison barb, for a total of 4 wounds.
4 wounds, okay. Yeah, 4 wounds means that I'm going to use the last of my resource.
Haha.
And Cradily is now, the next time it gets hit, it goes down.
So this whole thing, yeah, I feel like Prince just did not stop moving out of that Pokeball. He entered with a combat roll and just kept that momentum going.
Down the way. Yeah, that makes total sense to me. Oh, also, you are going to take 1 wound from the Rocky Helmet as you hit with a contact move. And going into Cradyly's turn, I'm going to go ahead and Cradily, instead of using another Solar Beam. The Solar Beam would be really good here, but this is the last turn of terrain. This is the last turn of terrain, so I can make a new terrain. Debating something here. There's 2 ways that this could go. I could either Solar Beam or terrain, because terrain would set up for the next round for the other Pokemon. No, I think we go Solar Beam. I say fuck it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. So at this point in time, you see Cradily is going to its last and final PP up Solar Beam, as it's because I didn't want to only use it twice because that would be so stupid.
That's fair.
Yeah. Let's see here. So it's gonna try and go for it. Go ahead and roll me spec defense for Prince.
Here we go. Okay. That is a 10.
That is not going to be enough, unfortunately. As at this point, that searing light, this is the first time it's going to actually connect with one of your Pokemon. You know how he has not stopped charging forward? That's the whole thing. He's like, and he went through. It's at this moment when Cradily gets knocked back, hits the ground, its head whips up, and that next bit of light through forward that actually ends up knocking Prince all the way back to your side of the field as it like goes rolling across the ground. So let's see here. How many times does he resist grass?
He doesn't, because
he doesn't.
Ground type.
So that's going to be 4 from the base Solar Beam, plus 1 from Stab, plus 2 from Terrain. Is going to be 7 grass type wounds to Prince.
And that's going to be 1 friendship.
Okay.
Good God.
We get the last turn of Grassy Terrain is out of here. So that's gone. Sunny Day is going to go down by 1 turn. And that's gonna be the last turn that I can resist poison as well. So as we go up to Prince, we know that the next time that Prince hits Cradyly's out of this.
Yep. Okay. The next time he Prince, he's out of this. He's got how much left? Sorry.
If you hit him, he's gone. He's done.
Doesn't matter what I hit him with.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you hit him with. If you hit him, he's done.
Okay.
If you hit him, he's done.
Good to know. All right, Prince, finish this. Fury attack.
Fury attack. Okay, yeah. Let's see.
It's
you
a
hit it all.
numbers game. It's a fucking numbers game.
Statistically, you're gonna win here. Statistically, you're gonna hit once. I exploded on 2 of these. That's crazy.
All right.
Yeah. Statistically, you're gonna hit on 1 of these, but we'll go down in order and see if they match up.
It's a 7 on the first.
Miss.
9. Jesus Christ, this is a D20 I'm rolling. Okay, 15.
Miss.
So that was my 3rd, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you got 2 more.
Okay, 23.
Miss.
What?
Remember when I said I exploded on 2 of these? That was 3 and 4.
Okay. You piece of shit.
Okay.
How's the 32 sound?
That hits and crits. You can take it out. That's fine.
All right.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. Cradily, at this point, you see like 3 big grass type Pokemon, including like a Rillaboom and a Venusaur, walk up and pick up Cradily and carry it off to the natural medicine room.
He takes a wound from the helmet still, right?
He does still take a wound from the helmet.
That's another friendship.
Yep.
And then he heals, right?
Okay. Yeah. Can you make...
Is Grassy Terrain still on?
No. That was the last turn. Was last round. Actually, give me a moment. Can you do me a favor and make
on the end of any of these rounds? So I should be better off, right?
Well, I've announced it every time you're supposed to heal.
Okay, I haven't done that for Prince.
Oh, well, you should be doing
that.
that.
I think I missed 1.
Okay, well, you should be doing that when I call it out.
I might not have had to spend
do me a favor. Do me a favor. Roll me a charm roll, because this gym leader really likes you thus far.
Whoop. Plus that's a 10.
Okay. A 10?
Yeah, that's 8 plus 2.
Actually, you know what? Carob Jr., come out and fight. You see that the gym leader was debating bringing out a relatively strong Pokemon and then went, no, I'll just bring out the weaker version. That's fine.
Aww.
This
is what special treatment. I hate this woman.
So at this point, you hear a as something lands in the field. And you look over and you see that a Victory Bell has like an outstretched Vine Whip as though it's just throwing something. and you look back at the field and you see that just stuck in the center of the field, there is a lump of steel and green thorns as a pharaoh seed was launched into the center of the field.
What the hell?
It doesn't have a movement speed, so it couldn't walk out there on its own.
Oh no.
Poor little guy. But as the pharaoh seed sort of like a pharaoh, you hear I'm gonna roll its speed, which it's not gonna do well because it's a pharaoh seed. It's got a D4 speed. Oh yeah, that's bad. That's not good. That's not good.
Okay.
Let's see here. Hey, this is what happens when you get somebody who's in down with nepotism.
Yeah, but when like Seth's been like chill with gym leaders, they're like, I'm not gonna hold back on you.
If Seth was chill with this gym leader, she'd be the same way. Yeah, I can't wait till you fight Surge. You'll really get a challenge.
I can't wait
there.
to fight Surge.
That's gonna be great. That's gonna be a fantastic time, especially because you're gonna be doing it at a higher badge level than the others did.
Kick down the door. Your grandson's a bitch.
You're gonna get there right as he dies.
He's gonna have a heart attack from my
He's so
fight.
sickly. Okay. As we get back to the top of the round, it is gonna be Prince's turn once more.
Okay. I don't feel good about this. Hit him with a double kick.
Okay, let's go.
That's a 17 on the first one.
Hit.
And a 14 on the second.
Miss.
Okay. That's going to be 1 minor wound, and I believe it's weak to steel. To fighting.
It is to fighting. Yeah. So it's going to take 2. But as you hit it, you hear Prince go at that point as it kicks the pharaoh seed, and there's a thorn just stuck in
I thought that
Prince's...
might be the case.
Yeah. As at this point, unfortunately, Iron Barbs is going to take effect, and you're going to take another wound.
You did great, Prince. Let's come back.
There we go. Prince fucking kicks it and faints. Is hilarious.
I hate this. I hate this gym.
Oh yeah, this is good. I knew this was gonna be a miserable experience for you, and that's why I got its own special episode. Okay.
Spending any of my friendship, more of my friendship on this.
All right, let's see that pollinator.
Ava, let's finish the match.
Oh, bird. I mean, this is more of a predatory bird, so it doesn't spread as many seeds. But I totally get what you were going for.
Yeah, I'm not a nature person. Let's go.
Did you say that out loud?
Yes.
Oh, there's so much regret on this face of not sending out a strong Pokemon now. Oh, let's see here. No, I'm not gonna have her spout.
Good job she wasn't there when I caught Queenie.
That'd be crazy. Okay. Yeah, Ava, go ahead and roll Ava's crazy ass fucking speed. Go for it.
We've gone up by 1 die size each time we switched out Pokemon.
Let's see here.
Okay.
46?
Surprising no one. You rolled a 46?
No, I was telling you.
Oh.
I was guessing your thing.
19 and a 7 is 26 plus 5.
26.
31.
31. Yeah, I knew it was going to be an absurd number. It's crazy. It's stupid.
Ava just goes first. What can I say?
Yeah.
Intimidate.
Intimidate. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Drops by size to a D4. Heard.
Oh, also, we didn't roll poison, Bob.
We don't need to. I have a steel type.
Right, okay.
Yep.
That's fine. And, Stealth Rock.
Oh, Stealth Rock. Ooh, and Ava's weak to it. You're going to take a major wound.
I thought so, yeah.
Yeah, you take a whole major wound on Ava when Stealth Rock into Ava. That's rough. Hey, it's really good that you didn't get Queenie, though, because Queenie would have taken 4 wounds off Stealth Rock.
Yeah, it's good job I put Queenie out first, right?
Yeah. Let me tell you, in the order that I thought this battle was going to go in, you were fucked. You were fucked.
All right. So.
Let's see here. So it's Ava's turn, though.
Oh, that Barb ability is going to fuck me.
Well, you have to beat 1 Pokemon. You have to beat 1 Pokemon.
Right, okay. All right, Ava, let's finish this. Wing attack.
Okay. You're on wing attack, not aerial ace?
Wing attack. No, I'm crit fishing, man.
Okay. Let me pull out my defense. I didn't think I was gonna have to roll defense against him at any point. I was like, he's just gonna take the auto hit every time.
If it turns out it's got crazy defense, then I'm gonna switch it up.
I mean, it's gonna hit. I just was saying whether or not it crit.
Yeah.
It does not crit, by the way. I rolled a 12.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm rolling a d20.
Yeah. I'm rolling a significantly smaller die. Yeah, 100%.
That's gonna be 4 minor wounds.
Okay, and I don't resist flying type. I just am not weak to it because I'm a grass steel.
Yeah.
Cool. So I get to take 4 because it's what, 2 plus stab plus beak?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see here. And you are going to take 1 from the iron barbs as well.
Joy.
I haven't had to lift a finger yet.
Yep. That's 4 minor wounds.
Can you do me a favor? Can you roll an HP die for Ava?
Oh, why?
You just roll an HP die for Ava.
I just increased Ava's HP die to a d12.
Yeah.
That's an 11 plus 5.
It's an 11. 16 is going to be enough to not get hit by the toxic spray that just got sprayed at Ava.
Jesus.
Oh, can you see the strategy for Ferris?
Hate it here.
Okay.
I knew I was right to increase the HP die in a goddamn grass type gym.
Oh, that's fantastic. All right. With that, we're going to go to end of turn. Sunny Day is gone. Sunny Day has disappeared. And now we're just going to go back up to Ava.
There's no Sunny Day. There's no grass.
There are no consistent abilities as of the moment.
All right. Keep laying down the hurt, Ava. 23.
23 is going to hit. Let me see if it's going to hit. I haven't rolled yet. I know it is. Let me see here.
You might.
Oh, dude, it crits. It crits.
Let's go. So that's 7. Wait, no, so, 4 plus 3, that's 7.
All right, I use up all of my friendship, and I go to 1.
Oh.
You take a damage from iron barbs.
Yeah.
Okay. What's Ava at right now?
She's at 5 minor wounds, so 1 major.
How many friendship does she have?
11.
I might... Oh, 11? Okay, I can't one-shot you if you decide to use all your friendship, but I could take a decent chunk out of your friendship. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a special defense roll for Ava real quick.
But she's not.
Sorry, no, physical
that.
defense. Physical defense.
Okay.
No, this is better. This is better.
That's not so bad.
Yeah. Especially with intimidate. This is much better. 10. Ooh. Okay, so that's gonna be.
Sounded like an explosion. I don't like that.
It's gonna be 12.
Oh, okay, not a crit.
No, it was never gonna crit, dude. I'm rolling a tiny fucking die. It was just to see whether or not it hit. What's Ava's speed die currently?
D10.
D10. So that's a 4th stage speed die. I have a 1 stage speed die. So that means 3 times 2 is 6, plus stab, plus metal coat is 8. At this point in time, you are going to see as Ferroseed begins to rotate in the ground, each of its individual little sections turning as its own blender blade, and a silvery glow is going to come off of it. And at this exact point, that glow is going to spin off of Ferroseed and is going to smack into the side of Ava, dealing 8 steel type wounds to Ava.
Jesus.
As Gyro Ball deals more damage the faster the enemy is than me.
I had to bring Ava down to a 7.
Yep. However, as we go into this last round, what does it look like? Is Ava's gonna fucking... I mean, we'll see if it misses, but you got a D20. I feel like you're gonna hit.
Oh, no.
Let's see here. We go into the last round.
We practiced this with Ava.
Yeah.
Ava, when it comes to finishing moves, and we know it's gonna knock him out, we hold back.
We hold back. We go aerial ace?
We don't have any more accidents.
Okay.
We don't want to hurt anyone.
Then please narrate this whole thing for me.
Alright, Ava. We practiced this. Aerial ace! And Ava just shoots directly into the sky and into like one of the whatever floodlight is covering the arena. And Ferroseed does not see as she dive bombs in past him and just clips him with the side of the wing in the most controlled fashion to just deal the damage without impeding any of Ava's movement and without completely body slamming into him.
All right. I have a question. Is Ava going to be conscious following this attack?
Yes.
Okay, so you're going to use up another friendship?
Yeah.
Okay. So hits past the Pharaoh seat at this point. It comes back around and lands next to you. That's kind of crazy that I got you down to your last Pokemon. I'm very happy about this.
And 1 wound on the last Pokemon.
Let's fucking go. At this moment, the referee is going to call out, winner, challenger Gavin Newman. And at this point, you look over and leader Katie is no longer present. There is another gym trainer holding what looks like a small bag of cash and what looks like the badge that you're supposed to be receiving.
Okay. I'll walk over to the other side of the thing.
Okay.
Give Veracid a little pat.
Veracid, unconscious on the ground, is being picked up by like one of the Rillabooms and is just sort of walking it over.
Great. I'm sorry, your trainer is horrible.
Yeah, and one of the trainers hands you like a small bag that you'll have to count later to see how many funds you get out of it.
Does she always do this after a loss?
You see the two trainers look at each other and they look at you and they go, I really wouldn't have made that last comment that you made about not being a nature person. Do you use social media?
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay. At that moment, you're as one of the doors kind of like slightly opens, and Lilia sticks his head in, and he goes, "What did you do? What did you do? Did you say something? Did you say something to her?" Oh no. Okay. Well, one of the other trainers out here has your social medias up, and you see one of the random trainers that like doesn't belong to this gym, because people belong to this gym don't have phones. You see at this point, they kind of pull him in and show you the phone of there's just a text rant that's like 40 tweets in a row about how this trainer came in being a fake fan of nature, took advantage of the gym and the hospitality of the gym, and then shat on the gym's principal. Okay.
Now, this is where I need to approach the bench to use a Madison. So I know who this person's based on.
Yeah.
Not being friends with this person gets me the good kind of clout from the right kind of audience.
So, with that, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make a roll.
I was worried she was gonna come out and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm great friends with this trainer," because I was gonna be like, "That's gonna cultivate me the wrong audience."
So, with that, can you please, because the thing is if you don't release some form of statement, it's fully up to my dice. Are you gonna release some form of statement responding to this in any way? Or are you gonna leave it fully up to my dice?
I'm gonna do like a little Instagram, like a Pokegram story. Where I'm literally, it's like a very kind of vlog style, just being like, fully just giving my account of the whole thing, and just being like, I went to go into the gym, and she liked my bee drill, and when I brought out, she asked if I had any other pollinators, and I know that sometimes birds are considered pollinators because they like spread seeds, and then she said that, oh well, Staraptor's not, more of a predatory bird, so he isn't so much of a pollinator. And I just said that I wasn't much of a nature person because I'm not, completely learned up on that. I didn't go to school for that kind of thing. So, yeah, that was all. Okay. I hope this sets the record straight. I'm not here for any drama.
Ooh, that's a good one. Go ahead and roll me a charm roll, please, to see how well this goes.
All right. I've got 3 badges now. 13.
13. Okay. 13's pretty good. It's not good enough for this to be fully positive. So you're going to get a controversial social check, which means that the next social check that you do goes up 1 magnitude of size. So go ahead and write that down, that you have a controversial social check, so that the next time I ask for one, you can remind me.
Right next to my follow account.
Yeah, hell yeah. Okay. With that being the case, you are presented with your rainbow badge and your monetary reward, as well as the TM for grassy terrain.
Yay!
Yeah. And with that, thank you so much, Birdie, for playing as Gavin in this one shot, as we figured out whether or not you won this gym battle so that you could rejoin us coming into Arc 4.
Ava, let's go find those guys. Come on.
Star!
We'll take you to a gym. We'll take you to a center first. We'll take you to Pokemon Center.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us, everybody. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
We are unbeatable.
I am unbeatable. I'll train until I meet my goal. If stakes are high, no, I won't fold because I am unbeatable. Earning every badge, whatever it takes, I'm gonna be the best trainer. You just wait, and I know the road ahead looks like it won't be easy.
I am unbeatable.
Standing by my side, got my friends with me to explore a whole world of possibilities. But no matter what the challenge is, we can overcome it together. Because we are unbeatable, we'll train until we meet our goal. If stakes are high, no, we won't fold because we are unbeatable. We are unbeatable, we'll train until we meet our goal. If stakes are high, no, we won't fold because we are unbeatable.